Ladies and gentlemen, it is Wednesday evening. I am taking some very valuable time out of my 5-hour marathon of wrestling to talk with the ever lovely, ever popular, ever effervescent Jen Carlins.
Aw, thanks, Mike.
You are quite welcome. We are going to talk Tough Enough. Are you ready, Jen?
Wow, you're so into it.
I just watched Lucha Underground. I'm very amped about wrestling.
I cannot get into Lucha Underground.
That's a different podcast for a different time that we will talk about, and I will scold you for an hour. Anyway.
Hey, during Midweek Wars, I can come on and just be Debbie Downer.
No, trust me, we have enough of that when we talk about Impact. Anyway, so Tough Enough this week. Before we start about the challenges, the promos, all the stuff, Jen, we have a new cast member.
We do.
And I have to say, she walks into the house, she rearranges the beds, pours herself a big old glass of vodka. It's a great way to appeal to me. I mean...
Yeah, she just sits there and Miss Chelsea Green and just sits there and just takes it all in. And then next thing you know, good old Tanner's putting the moves on her.
Oh, man. I forgot about that because of how awful and awkward it was. Okay, now, all right. We will get into that because I have a feeling that will segue nicely into our Carlins dating stories. So,
yes.
So, this week, the Tough Enough competitors met themselves some more royalty. They had already been working with King Billy Gunn, King Booker, and now I'm afraid I've got some good news. They're meeting Bad News Barrett.
Yes.
Is this the time where we both do our awful English accents?
I think you've got it.
Okay.
I
feel a lot better about mine. Anyway, so Bad News Barrett, King Barrett, came on the show, and he cut a nice little promo against Billy Gunn and Booker T to kind of show them what it is.
He really did. And yet again, the girls on the show wet their pants.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, as your husband knows, he's a Bad News Barrett fan. He's a very attractive man.
My husband or Bad News Barrett?
Yes.
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 Both.
The answer is yes. I don't know about you. I was a little disappointed we didn't get to see them cut the promos on Barrett.
No, that would have been awesome.
I think that would have been a little bit cooler to watch. I hope that eventually there's a longer cut of this when it comes to the network.
Oh, I'm sure it will be.
And we may get to see some of the unused footage or something like that. Like, I'm surprised they don't have a Tough Enough special like Big Brother where it's like uncut footage. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why.
Yeah, because it's not like they're not filming it. It's just they're just not showing it all. But so anyway, we got to see little snippets of them talking to Barrett. But the real test came at the Orlando Improv.
That was awesome.
Oh man, there were so many interesting things going on here. So they were paired off to cut promos against each other. And I have to say, I know they performed last. I felt really bad for both ZZ and Sara.
Yes.
I think they did this on purpose, but they took the two nicest people on the show, the two biggest fan favorites, and put them in a promo against each other.
Yes.
Not the smartest idea.
No. And then you have Jericho getting in her face.
Mm-hmm.
But then just the little sparks were starting.
Yeah,
It
I don't know. I don't
was
know if they were starring so much there because she like I don't think she took Jericho seriously.
no, almost like he was haha kidding type of thing.
Yeah, like honestly, I didn't even really like. I couldn't tell if Jericho was trying to cut a promo or what
Or
he was.
yeah, was showing her how to.
Yeah, or just berating her. I mean, it could have been a happy combination of both, I guess.
It could have been. It could have been, but it was no.
Okay. So who was your male standout on the promo scale? Who's the guy you saw? They were like, okay, this guy's got it.
Kind of like the Pharaoh.
Really? Okay.
I
Okay.
did.
All right. Now, did you know he was speaking Egyptian?
Yes, I did.
I did not know that. We found that out later on Tough Talk because at first I thought he was screaming English words, but was just doing. No, I swear to God, when I first saw it, I thought he was just screaming so loud and incomprehensibly that I'm like, that's a horrible promo. I have no idea what you just said. But when I found, like, when he said afterwards that he was speaking in Egyptian, that made it a lot cooler for me.
Yes.
Although I could do without the excessive screaming.
Yeah, because a lot of them now don't scream.
Almost no one really. Like,
That was more of an '80s type of deal. Now they
yeah.
just get kind of loud, but nothing too extreme.
Yeah, I mean, not even Roman Reigns screams in his promos anymore. And
No.
yeah, I mean, and I get it for the gimmick that he was doing for the Pharaoh gimmick. Sure, I guess I can buy that a little bit, but Pharaohs are supposed to be like regal. They're not supposed to be like unbridled rage. You know what I mean?
Just like William Regal.
Exactly.
Look at
Exactly.
him.
And William Regal never screamed before in his life except to call someone sunshine. Uh,
Yeah.
um, I'm g- I'm gonna say the male standout for me was Patrick.
Yeah.
Um,
I
you can tell Patrick's the guy who watches WWE.
He does. He said he's watched it. He says he knows it. He does, and he's still to this day he's still my favorite to win it.
Mm-hmm. Tanner is quickly like I know I predicted him at the start of the season. Boy, is he dropped like a rock.
He's too cocky. He's too conceited. He thinks his shit don't stink. He looks like Splinter from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, I don't think you know what Splinter looks like. But
wait, who's the rat?
Okay, that's Splinter, but I don't know if he looks like a rat per
He looks
se.
like a rat. Come on.
He kind of looks like Casey Jones. I'll grant you that.
No. He looks
Okay.
like a no.
Okay. All right. So Jen Carlins, huge fan of Tanner. Uh, yeah, but his promo skills were they were non-existent. Non-existent.
No, they were bad.
He got destroyed by Patrick. He got destroyed.
Oh yeah.
I am, and you know, someone who I thought would do really well, ZZ, did nothing. Like,
no.
but again, I think that's because he was paired up with Sara.
Right.
I mean, those two, like, they should be an alliance, like a tag team, if anything. Like,
they would be really good. They would do really, really good. Another person that I thought would do really good. Shit. It's the white Roman Reigns guy.
Josh.
Yes.
White Roman Reigns guy, everyone. Yeah, Josh was fine. Although,
yes.
Were they supposed to carry over their characters
to
the characters that they established in last episode to this week? Because Mata did the Pharaoh, but the Pharaoh really worked for him.
Oh, it really did.
Yeah, like the Pharaoh works for him. Like if he were to ever become, whether or not he wins the show,
right,
that should be his gimmick.
Oh, it should be his gimmick. It most definitely. I don't know if their little gimmicks were supposed to carry over or not.
Because not everyone did that. Like
No,
Patrick didn't do the Dr. Evil thing. Um,
no,
Amanda didn't do the Barbie girl shtick or country or whatever the hell she was.
I don't
Um,
even know.
all right. Let's get to the ladies. Were there any promos from the women that stood out to you?
None of them.
Yeah, I felt the same way. Like the only person who stood out to me in a bad way was Gabby.
Yeah.
I don't think she knows what a promo is.
No.
Like
No.
no idea. Like not even after watch. Jen Carlins. We should do something for Gabby. Me and you right here. We should cut a promo on each other. I think we should, just to show Gabby exactly what a promo is. Like you have to talk to the person, you have to have eye contact. What do you say?
But Mike, I can't do that because then I'd have to, I'd have to go put a push-up bra on. I'd have to go change my clothes. I'd have to go put pants on. Come on.
All right. Most promos in the wrestling world are cut without pants on.
That's
You
true.
know that for a fact. Ric
That's
Flair has cut 87% of his best promo work without pants.
That's
In
true.
fact, 23% of those, he took his pants off during the promo.
That's true.
Those are accurate numbers. I am a WWE historian, damn it.
Nobody wants to see this.
Oh, I think you're wrong, Jen Carlins. You see, I am the WWE historian. I know exactly what these people want to see. And you know what they want to see, Jen Carlins? They want to see me come down to Pittsburgh and beat that ass! That pantsless ass. See? It's not that difficult. It's not that difficult.
Oh my god.
You just lost it. You lost it.
I can't even say anything to that.
I broke Jen Carlins, everybody.
Good God.
This is on the record. Mad Mike has won the promo challenge of the Tough Enough wrap up. Okay, now with the promo stuff out of the way, they did have a little in-ring work, which is nice to see.
I want to see more of that.
Me too. Me too. I
it's
think it was
still-
Mick Foley tweeted that he wants to see more in-ring stuff too.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't want to. I don't want to see what happened back at the barracks. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
If I want to see what happened back at the barracks, I'm going to watch Total Divas.
That's a fair point. But the in-ring stuff, it seems like everyone is mostly proficient, at least from the little bit of stuff that we've seen. Except Sara had some issues.
Oh, she did. I think she was just overthinking it, and that's what got her.
Yeah, I think so too, because like it got to a point where Billy Gunn like screamed at her and said, "Get out of your head or get out of this ring," and then she seemed to do it fine.
He said, "Get out of my ring."
Excuse me. I'm sorry. I always assume that's Paige's house, so.
I always thought it was Stephanie's.
Oh man, we'll get to Stephanie's on another show. But so that was really it from the in-ring stuff. Is just Sara had a lot of difficulty with it.
She really did.
And after her difficulty with the promos, not a good week for Sara.
No, I wasn't surprised to see her in the bottom three
Until
dun,
the
dun,
live
dun.
special. So the bottom three were Gabby, Sara, both not surprising at all.
No.
What really shocked me, Tanner.
Thank you, Jesus.
That really surprised me. That surprised. I mean, I guess you had to put a guy in the bottom three, but I was shocked to see Tanner there. I didn't think he was going home. But I was shocked to
He
see
wasn't
him there.
going home.
Yeah, because everyone got their second chance promo.
Yeah, and
Well, Gabby still didn't get it. Gabby still didn't get it. Like even Daniel Bryan said, "You're cutting a promo, not giving me your resume."
yeah, it was just. I'm glad she got sent home.
Yeah, me too. But the big surprise, Sara went right up to
Oh,
Paige
yes,
and
she did.
just gave her the shit. Said, I think, like, I know why you've been pushing me. It's because you're scared of me. You're scared that I'm different like you. I'm going to come into WWE and take your spot. And that was really,
Mhm.
really good.
Oh, it was really good.
Yeah.
That's what saved her, I think.
Um, oh, yeah. Oh, well, plus, I think everyone, like, Sara is the most likable female on the show. Just
She
in
is.
terms of personality. Like,
She,
whenever she's been in the bottom three, what, for 3 weeks now?
since the beginning.
Yeah, and she's gotten a lot of the votes.
Yeah.
A lot of the votes every time. The only person who's even come close is ZZ.
Yes, that time. Yeah,
So,
the first time
mm-hmm.
he got. But it's. Yeah, Gabby and her grandpa or husband.
Her grandpa husband.
Oh, I'm so happy Tits McGee's gone.
Oh, there's still a few more Tits McGee's in there. But so you watch Tough Talk, right, Jen?
I did. I did.
Oh man. I I know you people watching this show right now, thank you. Thank you so much for watching our wrap up. If you don't watch Tough Talk, find some way to watch Tough Talk.
It's only $9.99.
It's
Michael.
free. It's free if you've never had the network before. But
Yeah.
um Tough Talk is so good. They
It's
had
awesome.
another promo battle and Patrick dominated again. Like,
He whipped that
oh,
Pharaoh's ass.
holy shit. Not even a contest. Like, it was really, really good.
And he was all up in his face, and
Mm-hmm.
he was
And
telling it.
the best part was that Mata called him out for a promo battle. Miz was like, "Well, we got some time.
Oh, I love
Go."
the Miz because he's the biggest instigator.
Oh my god. I kind of wish Miz would just do Tough Enough, only an hour of Tough Talk.
Yeah.
Like that would be great. Like we just see clips of what they're talking about, but just
Right.
have Miz antagonize them for an hour. That'd be amazing.
It would be awesome. He was kind of antagonizing Gabby's husband, though,
A little bit, yeah.
which was
Hey, but you know
bravo.
what? I gotta give props to Old Man River over there. He drove from Florida to Atlanta and then Atlanta back to Florida just with Gabby, like to be there for her when they showed up on Raw.
It's a,
That's cool. That's cool. He
it's
probably
a,
drove. He probably drove way past his bedtime too.
well, when you hit the senior specials at 3:30 and you have to be in bed by, maybe 5:30, 6 o'clock.
All right.
I,
Well,
I, uh,
okay. Well, to put a capper on this, Jen, did you hear about the incident that happened today?
I heard someone got injured.
Chelsea. Yeah. Don't know how serious it is. They haven't revealed that information yet, but she looked like a favorite based on her training at the Storm Academy and the fact that she finally apologized to Daniel Bryan for not being his alleged mistress.
Oh my God, that is her.
Yeah. Daniel Bryan called her out on that on Tough Talk.
That's the physical therapist. Oh my gosh.
And for Tough Talk, Chelsea talked about a funny story that when Bree slapped her, she popped her eardrum and gave her a slight concussion.
All right, I was wondering that. And I was like, wow, maybe, I don't know what they got into or something. But oh my God, that is her.
Uh-huh.
Because she had all brown hair.
Yes. And
Yes.
funny thing when Daniel said, "Yeah, the first time my wife slapped me in storyline, she also popped my eardrum. So
Yeah.
Brie Bella, really good at popping eardrums.
Gotta pop something.
I guess so. All right. So was there anything else you wanted to say about Tough Enough this week, Jen?
Oh, same as every week. Love Paige.
Mm-hmm.
Sick of the drama. I want to see more wrestling. I want to see more training.
I think now that Gabby and Amanda's bickering have been broken up, we might get down to more like wrestling stuff, I think.
That would be nice because I think what they're doing now is just everybody, all the drama queens are
Yeah.
basically it's the survival of the fittest.
Mm-hmm. Well, it doesn't bode well for ZZ.
He has heart. He has heart.
That's true. That's true. He very much does.
He does it for the children.
He does it for the little kids.
He does it for the little kids.
All right. So I think we've pretty much covered everything on Tough Enough. So Jen Carlins, where can people find you on the internet?
They can find me at Jen Carlins.
Okay.
And that's it.
And I'm at Mad Mike 4883 on the Twitters. I also live tweet all the wrestling on Wednesday nights. You can follow the hashtag MM for that. So yeah, we're going to get ready to do one more show for you lovely people. We are going to do the Total Divas wrap up because you people don't want to see the show, but we know you want to hear about it. So stay tuned. Jen Carlins and I will be right back on the Sorgatron Media Networks.
Sorgatron!
Yes, for Total Divas wrap up.